to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
To the paint. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Chicago calls timeout. So both teams changing it up here. The Bulls have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Caruso against Walker. Caruso outside. Oh, Robinson with a block. Down low. Here's Ferguson. And the layup falls. 21 points in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And you got to respect their energy level. A lot of steals, staying active and making things happen.
The Spurs making a switch here.
Joe Winston.
On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 13-3 run. Pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
Number 3.
And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Here's DeRozan. And again, Chicago no good. The Spurs have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Pass to Wieskamp. There's a screen. Defended by Thompson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
Taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
And the Spurs making a change here. Jones is checked in. It's both from the stripe. They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. In third, the Bulls.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Off the mark, and the drought continues.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Fade away. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Walker against Caruso. McGee, a screen on Barnes. Tries it from the block, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
To give you an idea of how good the Bulls were last season, they spent 56 days atop the Eastern Conference, but ultimately they couldn't overcome the injury to Lonzo Ball.
And he can't get the first one. And Smitty, that was the story in the East last season. So many injuries.
It was, B.A., both in the regular season and in the playoffs. They had that next man up mentality. But when one of your stars goes down, there's not much you can do. This Spurs franchise, one of the most storied in the sport, really trying to get back to their winning ways.
There's a screen. Here's Jones. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. Chicago on D. From 11 feet away, Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Well, Smitty, how about the Spurs here? A short playoff drought the last few seasons.
They've only missed the playoffs 7 times since coming to San Antonio, B.A., including the last 3 years in a row. This fan base isn't used to these types of seasons.
Now here's Jones. 6 points for him. Nice shot by Walker.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Thompson, a screen on Jones.
2 minutes.
DeRozan outside. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson outside. The Bulls with another miss.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Jones with the ball. There's a minute 26 left in the third. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. He's got 7.
They're finding ways to get the...
Yo, watch DeRozan.
And Smitty, in the NBA, we know that coaches are often the fall guys, but when you see players saying, "Coach wouldn't let me be me," too easy?
Well, B.A., I think you have to take it case by case. The one thing I would say, everybody has to be a pro in an organization. Those are the organizations and individuals that usually succeed.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
Hey, these fans love him so much. And when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Pass to Ferguson. Now here's Bridges. Puts it up. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Here's DeSumo. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. And Chicago has possession. 19-footer. Offensive rebound. Cook. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. Bridges down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bridges has gotten his first bucket of the night.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by the Spurs. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Stolen by Bridges. With the drive. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Robinson with the block. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Basket's good.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage.
Let's top of the morning, 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 top of the morning. Hold on, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's
Like what these sound like? Ain't changed the and rapping too bad. Here, Cartier glasses. Her friend got.
give me that.
What's up? Rolly. Hide it, comments on your sleeve, believe it. Why your boyfriend keep on looking for me? Is he Jesus?
Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's top of the morning, 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 top of the morning. Hold on, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's
We dunking on you. I want a Kanye. We dunking on you. I want a Kanye.
one time, a long, long time ago. But not be long time at all. Nobody go know. No be anybody in business.
retreat. They got evil plans in the devil's hands, but I don't pray cause I organize. They got new ways to impose strength, but I teach mine how to mobilize. We don't fight for the money, for the greedy, for the want is our freedom and the right to live on our motherland. Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Isang bagsak, God is up in every lifetime. We don't take no except the oppressors. If you step out of your line, I will protect what's mine. Kahit merong rosaryo, sino magliligtas sa'yo? Mulat sa dagat hanggang mundo, proclaim it was ours, the high and the low. These women are gods, you already know. Roots deeper than water, they're in a village, a river. You'll be in a minute like Nevis Fernandez. Have you for my tribe, quickly regret it. Abani ko sa kamay, at isang mikropono sabay. At ang tapang ko, gaya ng inay. At halimaw nang sumasabay. Mga bara nyo lahat sablay. Mga rappers na puro bangkay. Kaya walang mag-iingay. I got that Filipino phenotype. Kayo mestizo white, but give me that moreno like that Rufio Aquino type. My lolas they be speaking like those Bali songs and I read the need no hype. Two tongues are sharper with the mic. I need no in my history like from a loud readers weaving tight. They until one might just turn to see no light. Hacienda like Aquino right. Rodrigo my titles left and right. With smoking mirrors fill the night.
So let it be known, if you don't already, Pinays have always been part and parcel, if not imperative and critical to the struggle. Filipinas are no strangers to wielding our own power. Of all the privileges that exist in this world, none of which you may be a benefactor of, there is at least one you bear, and that is the privilege of having been born a Filipina. Your DNA contains building blocks made from the mud of over 500 years of resistance and survival, and when you are ready, sis, we'll be right here, right here, right here.
Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Isang bagsak.
No complaining or faking it, I'm on one. Don't make me spin on all you. Through my music, is you stupid? Don't make them have to call to come use it. I got a lot of power and I love to abuse it. You lying through your teeth like your words a toothpick. Tupac rolling in his grave. Me and you ain't the same, I'm on a whole nother page. Like the came, I'm in a whole nother lane. I'm going off the brain. This think he fly, I'm off the plane. I look at his like, oh, what a shame. Make him, hey, let him. Do you hear what I'm saying? Better stay out my way, better stay out my range. And I don't mean the truck, boy, they coming with the slide. They playing with the slide. With the slide. Eeny, meeny, meeny, miny, mo. I catch a hating by his toe. Make him tic-tac like he tap dancing at a show. Get him on the weekend, that's the X and the O. Slide. That be talking no dude. They running around, they only ducked up goose. They riding the wave, I'm about to cruise ship. They say they won't beef until you take them to roof, Chris. Can I get a prime cut bone in a little water, cause I'm hoarse? These parts. More beef, more beef, more beef. Walk down in your streets, your streets, your streets. Catch around northwest, southeast, northeast. On God, on my mama, on my daughter, on me. Get in my way, on my range, get the whole slide. They playing with the slide. With the slide. Hey, keep it running. Slide. Keep it going. Slide. Slide. Yeah. Slide. Slide.
can't stop. But feeling like I can't stop. Feeling like I can't stop. No, I can't stop. But feeling like I can't stop. Feeling like I can't stop. Yeah, I'll keep going. Swear, yeah, I'll keep going. Swear that I'll keep going. I'll keep going. Swear, yeah, I'll keep going. And make them know the only way is up. We keep going. The only way is we keep going. Yeah, you used to call me baby, but now you. And I'ma need you chilling right here with the. And I ain't being shady. I swear that you can. You know that'll be right there, sending Addy like good luck. You're thinking I'm full up. Chances are, baby, I pull up. Depends how you feel on the real, on the real. Take one look, how I feel, how I feel. Let me take a guess, it's so amazing. So far up, I know most would hate this, but 5 stars, I know most would rate this. And what's that smell? My dough, the fragrance. I'm far from flagrant. A star, my statement. And these days we ain't far from greatness. The only way is up. Yup, the only way is up. Yo, I can't stop, but feeling like I can't stop. Feeling like I can't stop. No, I can't stop, but feeling like I can't stop. Feeling like I can't stop. Yeah, I'll keep going. Swear, yeah, I'll keep going. Swear that I'll keep going. I'll keep going. Swear, yeah, I'll keep going. And make them know the only way is up. We keep going. The only way is keep going. Yeah.
My baby, my Valentine. Can I you to make you my temperature rise? If you leave me a good, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Loving the thought of me, I am so obsessed. I want to never did it. Make I see you love. Yeah, my love. Make a bad man.
I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now him I con the carry for my head every night. And you I want it. No, 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 don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never ride it solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, oh yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. No. Your body, they make I see you. Now you where they got my fancy. They do me, I get banky. Oh, no, no, no,
And they call me. Girl, I want to go, but you got me. Why should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it spend my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Ay, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need to make a look pity. You won't make a sing to me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body but can make you for Ghana. Here, dance for me, baby, pana. Come and give me show. Rockstar.
your Jordan, jump up like you got the power. Break a window, make sure that you wake a neighbor. Why you ever acting on our best behavior? Grew up on a street named Pierce, makes me the truth when I got your ear. Welcome to my space gym, yeah. I be on the hardwood, you be in the second tier. Gonna be checking in Tasmany Devil and getting my Lola. Hold me on your shoulders when hitting the bucket and screaming up. Yeah, I got the double, yeah. Never really knew what I had till now. Take it now, take a look around. Zero that account and hit the ground. I ain't mad, why you mad? I might say just play that little louder. Do your Jordan, jump up like you got the power. Break a window, make sure that you wake a neighbor. Why you mad? We're acting on our best behavior. Mad, why you mad? Do your Jordan, jump up like you got the power. Mad, why you mad? Why you mad?
Born in the same day, same day, so you know I got the skill. See me chirping out like it's Mario Kart, I'm a banana peels. Keep it 100 now, you know you got the real. Savage Mode 2017, don't care, you feel me, my own lane. Won't change, stay in gas, no propane. Never mind the flow, Cobain. Sip sun, can't see low, man. I'm too special, be a no name. Taking my time, but the low flame, going cold red.
I ain't mad, why you mad? I might say just play that little louder. Do your Jordan, jump up like you got the power. Break a window, make sure that you wake a neighbor. Why you mad? We're acting on our best behavior. Mad, why you mad?
Why you mad?
Do your Jordan, jump up like you got the power. Mad, why you mad?
Why you mad?
Why you
Cheaters. Free us, rip us, long live us. We try to grab the plate of what the won't give us. Most of mine never had a Thanksgiving, so instead of giving thanks, man, taking what's given. You know what it is at the city. Girl, free to if you don't wear wide. When it comes to paper, that's that I require. When it comes to power, that's that I desire. For real.
It's 11 o'clock on the dot. I'm on the block. Ain't no time for no sleeping, no yawning, no whatnot. 12 running around creeping and peeping for the. We be moving with caution. The block is really hot.
The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is
really cold in the wintertime, cold in the summer. Cold when the wind blows, cold like December. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's gonna be cold anyway.
Little really want at me. Look down, still doing up Cali. Gingerbread man can't catch me. Flexed up like they really move Pally. I don't want just at me. I just want money that's calm. Teenage, never worry about acne.
I ain't never. She calm, so I added to the. Madison, but I'm calling her Maddie. Like Madge try send me the addy. What's a right, then I left at the alley. Like Jay don't look too shabby. Jordy ting come from the valleys. Like I just wanna. Give me that.
Yeah, miss, I really want. Baby, she. I made that. I tell her. She wanna tell me she love me. I tell her I'm cool, so I tell her. Yeah, my little. Nah, she don't want hate me. She like. Yeah.
Like Dre too forward, Dre too bait, Dre too nuff.
Like Dre too nice.
Keep on assuming I don't correct. I call you bluff.
Like I call you bluff.
Y'all think they're nice.
Y'all think they're nice.
You ain't buff.
Like you ain't buff.
You looking rough.
Like you looking rough.
So just give me the stuff.
Like give me the stuff. She moving forward, she ain't important. Give me the love. Like give me the love. Like I want something you got for me, baby. What's up?
Like,
baby, what's up? I wanna, baby, let me.
She don't know what I'm about. Let me give you a heads.
Let me just give you the.
Yo, Dre the best. Dre the best. Say it with chest. Yo. She ain't under the rest. No, she ain't feeling no stress.
No.
I'm like, come here, baby. Sit on my lap, run your hand through my dreads.
So you know, feeling me. Sit Felix, come like frenemy. Like Oliver Twist, she. Yeah, get separate ready, we steady beat. Special miss, what's the recipe? I give her like forgive me, eternity.
She want the best of me. And pray that she.
Pull it that go la child. Only wanna party. She don't wanna with my squad. She wanna love on me only. She don't wanna love on nobody. No.
These guys are ready to go. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. And after seeing star players hold out, some wonder if that will be exercised. Commissioner Silver says we have a common interest to ensure that contracts are honored. Those are issues we can approach collectively. Kevin?
As is always the best case. David, thank you. I've always wondered this, Brent, for the players, do they approach these early season games any differently than a game in, say, April?
Yeah, for sure, Kevin. I think you're still not in tip-top shape. You're still trying to figure out any additions to the roster that have been made in the offseason. And you're trying to find your own personal rhythm as to how this season is going to get started. So the approach for sure early on in the season is different than when you get to springtime.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Out of the wings for them, Powell and George. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Bledsoe in a... the one spot. And for San Antonio, Bridges outside. Leonard with the steal. In the corner, Powell with it. Pass to Bledsoe. Outside Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Releases. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Ferguson, defended by George. The three, sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Bledsoe sets the screen for Powell. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Bledsoe taking his time here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls it from the elbow. Robinson pulls it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Takes it from 10. Ferguson for 3. No good on that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
Nobody near Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
Here's Zubac. Miles Bridges picking up that last basket. Pass to Powell. Zubac with the screen for Powell. And the Clippers miss again.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Robinson, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
stats for Eric Bledsoe. How he did last season. Averaged 10 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now Leonard. Last game he had 34 points to the inside. You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac's looking to get deep into the paint. When you look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection and great consistency.
The free throw drops for Zubac. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Famers.
No good on the second free throw. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Bridges against Leonard. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Robinson. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked, but the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
Here's Bledsoe. Miles Bridges picking up that last basket. Outside, George takes the three. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. The Clippers third.
Everything clicked for them last year, especially on the perimeter, and they shot a very high percentage. A lot of that due to their offensive schemes.
On the wing, Bridges. He feeds it to Robinson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Bledsoe. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Zubac with the screen for Bledsoe. The pass to Zubac. Clock at 4. Knocked loose. Bridges outside. Pass to Ferguson. Back to Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. There's a screen by Robinson. Good on the bucket. Bridges got 6.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Zubac with the screen for Bledsoe. Outside Leonard. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Mann's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. Clippers trail by 10. And the Clippers call time here. With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
That's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players.
Here's Mann. Last time, 14 points for him. George passes to Leonard. Back to George. And it's George finishing it off.
And you love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
Bridges outside. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
George finds Leonard. In the corner, Powell with it. Down low. Rebounded by the Spurs. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle.
Yeah, the best way to make it hard on teams is continue your motion, and their motion on the perimeter just wasn't good enough. That ended up costing them.
Here's Mann. Miles Bridges picking up that last basket. It's Powell on the wing. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Ferguson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, just dominating, controlling that spot.
And it's the Clippers with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. From deep, Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Clippers trail by 14. Dishes to George. Pass to Mann. In the corner, Powell with it. 5 on the clock. Trying to end the drought. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime, so he fits the timeline of their star.
No good on the free throw.
An efficient score. Norman Powell can fill it up when given the opportunity.
And he does score from anywhere on the floor, but it's defensive versatility that I think really helps him because he can match up with smaller guards. He can get underneath bigger wings, and that defense really allows him to stay on the floor to complement the other offensive players that are producing.
And the second free throw, good. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
And he gets it to go.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Kicks it to Porter. Inside, here's man, and that one is stuffed right through.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Here's Walker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Ronnie Walker the fourth. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. San Antonio making a switch here. Primo's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Cousins is checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Kennard finds Porter. Cousins with a screen for Porter. Going inside, and it's Primo with the rebound. Spurs leading by 15. The dish to Walker. 13 feet away. Kleba with the rebound.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Kennard on the wing. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's man. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Cousins. No good on the three. And so it's Walker with it who brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Cousins inside. Bishop covering. And he's able to get it back. And Cousins gets it to go.
Yeah, it's all Boogie right there on the inside. The shot goes up. He knows where he needs to be and settles in nicely.
Unloads. And his first shot of the game, no good.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
You make the most of second chance opportunities, and you're in there and active.
where that can really put a lot of pressure on the defense.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Otto Porter Jr. out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Bledsoe. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Kennard in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Bledsoe. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Kleber. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Kleber's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Clippers. Bridges outside. Bridges a screen on Porter. From past the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Back to Kleber. Takes a three. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Kleber's got his second bucket of the night.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Passes it to Robinson. Fades away. The shot comes out, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game, and that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Bledsoe for three. Robinson pulls it in. San Antonio leading by 13. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Bridges outside. Elbow shot. The Clippers grab the miss.
Relaxed defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Bledsoe outside. And the pass to Cousins. Outside for Bledsoe. Kennard, the pass to Porter. Over Robinson. And that one goes long. Spurs leading by 13. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bangs home the trifecta.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter. Shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the wing right side. Kleber kicks to Bledsoe. Cousins with a screen for Bledsoe. Here's Kleber. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. checked in for San Antonio. The Clippers also changing it up. Leonard comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And George is subbed in for Otto Porter Jr. Lets it go from deep. No good that time, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Norman Powell comes in for Luke Kennard. Here is Bledsoe. No points in the game yet for him. 9 feet out, and he hits the jump shot.
You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Zubac finds Powell. To the paint. It's blocked. Bridges against Leonard. They set the screen. That shot, no good. Clippers trail by 13. Pass to Bledsoe. Outside, George. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. George has got his second basket of the night.
What's the pick used for? It's used for separation. And Paul George got it there.
Here's the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Spurs lead by 14.
And he's now made 3 3-pointers here in the second, starting to get it going.
Bledsoe with it. Pass to George. Outside for Bledsoe. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And a missed layup. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
He's just such a bulldog out there in terms of his mentality. Eric Bledsoe can get assertive, and when he does that, it raises the level of play for the entire team.
The first free throw is good.
Defensively, Eric Bledsoe is going to bring it on a nightly basis.
Well, there's a reason why he made all defensive teams in the early part of his career. Super strong, super active hands, great lateral quickness. There is a lot of aggression in that package in such a compact point guard.
And the Clippers making a change here. Mann's checked in, and he makes both free throws. Now here's Jones. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Passes it to Ferguson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Spurs have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
The 9-foot shot, and the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Kawhi Leonard. San Antonio's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And there's the pass to Ferguson. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Here's Zubac following the bucket by the Spurs. Man can't hit. Walker taking his time here. Jones kicks to Ferguson. Pulls up. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And here's Bledsoe. Zubac a screen on Jones. Here's Leonard. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Leonard's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Lots of throwback stuff to Kawhi's game as he's just feasting now in the mid-range.
Here's Ferguson, defended by George. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Second team foul. At the line for San Antonio, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And the Clippers making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Ferguson, the pass to Jones. To the middle. Here's Walker. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Kicks to Leonard. We've got 1:28 left in the first half. Rebound, San Antonio.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Jones, no luck. Clippers trail by 15. Left side, Leonard. George passes to Leonard. Over Jones. And again, no good by the Clippers. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
For Los Angeles.